Burp, burp, blah, 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 blah,
I feel like
blah,
I can't like look at you while I'm talking. That's like the longest cum ever.
Welcome to episode 4 of Chris and Dan's Personal Space Show.
We got microphones. Yeah.
I'm Dan.
I'm Chris.
Welcome. So today is going to be a lot of fun. We got
Sweet.
microphones.
Yeah.
We got microphones now, so you can hear us. That'll be nice, and I can hear me. And it's stressing me out right now.
I feel like on today we got the smooth jazz classic.
Welcome to the
80s,
90s, and today.
Oh, it's gonna be so smooth.
Yeah. God, we're awful. All right. So, Chris, our topic.
Well, depression.
It's gonna be fun.
It is. It will be.
This is gonna be fun,
Because who doesn't?
right?
This is so weird. I'm like, I can't, like, look, I'm gonna put this, like, closer to my so I can just, like, look at you and hang out a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. So, depression. First off, what is it?
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm just trying to be, I don't know. I think it's used pretty loosely, and everyone's got their own
I
very...
I agree. Depression itself is diagnosed. It's not just like, you're out of cheese dip and now you're in depression. That's not what depression is. That's called sadness.
Well, yeah, I know, like, what the diagnosis is in the definition, but that's not how it's looked at.
That's not how it's used.
I even feel like doctors don't even look at it the way... Well, I'm sure they do, but it's treated the same way. They're all caused differently, but it's treated only one way. Is
Right.
what I hate about it.
Right.
Like, there's so many reasons why a person might get clinically depressed versus, like you get blunt trauma to the head, you have a headache, and I just drink wine, I have a headache. They'd be like, oh, depression, same pill.
Yeah.
Totally wouldn't fix
just
anything.
just
That's
shotgun.
what I...
Yeah. So the treatment is vague, kind of a shotgun method here. But depression itself,
Could be a shotgun.
true depression is not just a temporary thing.
And we do know what we're talking about. Like, all our clients that we work with are typically depressed or
Right.
in some, form of it or phase.
And Chris has been through a lot of school for nursing.
Yeah.
I've got a degree in psychology.
Yeah, that's going to help a lot.
It does help.
Like, I don't know. I just see it too much. So I think
Yeah, you have a lot of experience seeing it.
Yeah.
I studied the hell out of it.
you're just probably like, oh, that looks bad. Oh!
God.
And then when I'm there, I'm like, this is bad. Ah!
Same reaction.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, depression is not something that just happens. It's something that you're either born with or you develop through injury, right? Is that fair?
That's exactly
Clinical depression.
right out of the book.
A diagnosable depression.
Diagnosable?
It's not something you just you can be very sad for a long time.
I think you can get into a state of like self-helpless and hopeless, and just your thinking
Right.
gets so. But I don't think you're born with that.
No,
Part.
that's where the term situational.
So wait, are you born with depression? Is that what you're saying? Is that is how depression works?
There's some people that have that genetic marker that are more predisposed to become depressed.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Right.
Yeah,
So
like my ex, all of them, they're just all fucking crazy.
yeah, they're all nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I was like, you're not
Yeah.
you're the problem.
You're not the problem.
It's you.
You're not the problem.
It's not me.
No.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're all nuts. Yeah. So
Oh man, it's bumming me out. Even though
Right?
I'm like forced to smile.
what? Okay, so let's talk about our own experiences.
Mm-hmm.
So I do have a form of depression.
Really?
And
Oh yeah. You told me about that.
Yeah. It it affects a lot of things in my life, and it makes things difficult to do sometimes.
So you're saying you have depression, the clinical
Diagnosed.
diagnosed,
I have
which is no joke.
I have a disorder, and it's diagnosed, and I take pills for it, and that's just what I do now. I just take pills.
That's sad, but I mean,
It's-
in my head, like I can't comprehend and I get it. I understand what you're
I'd
saying.
be worse
but-
without it, without the pills. So that I'm okay with that.
You know what I was always wondering is like, once the doctor says the word depression, you're labeled, and then you take meds. Do you feel like that causes more anxiety? Like, oh, if I wait another 12 hours, I'm gonna like making it worse, Because I feel like seriously, pills aren't gonna fix it at all. It'll mask the symptoms for sure.
It'll change some things, but if you make no effort to improve your life, then you're just wasting your money and your liver, I guess.
Yeah.
All that stuff's so bad.
SSRIs, selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors. The people take those. Did you know those drugs? They shrink your brain. They shrink your brain.
What?
Yeah.
No.
I used to be on Cymbalta, and when I see patients on that, and I'll see how long, and doctors sometimes even forget, but we don't even know how depression works. We just think that serotonin,
Right.
if you don't have enough, you have depression
Right.
in your body. So, let's give you...
If you have too much, you have...
That's what we think.
So, depression in our own lives.
Yeah.
How does it work?
I think we've all... I don't think I was depressed, like maybe the way but I was at a really fucking low point.
Well,
it had to have been depression, but I just don't believe that I had it.
Well, depression, I think people throw it around too loosely today.
Oh yeah.
But at the same time, when someone's in the same
like this depression, like that loose. I'm depressed because I didn't get cinnamon on my mocha.
Are you gonna pick that up?
No.
Okay. I think people can go into depressions because of their situations that turn out to be, something really bad happens, and they become chronically sad for a long time. That I would call that.
Yeah, it gets worse and worse.
Yeah, I would call that depression because it lasts way too long for it to be okay for you to function. When it changes how you can behave in a day, that's when you need to do something about it.
Is that kind of like what happened to you? Is that what you're saying?
No, what happened to me was I was just born sad. No,
you're still the same. Nothing's. I'm just playing.
You learn to get along, I guess.
With just feeling shitty.
It's like anything else, it passes and you do your best to get through it. You just try to do your best all the time. And if your best isn't that great that week, then it's still your best, and there's not much anyone can say about that.
That just sounds like depression. That just sounds sad. Just even that explanation.
I know.
But yeah, it's a horrible loop.
Right. Something you never get out of.
Oh man.
Yeah.
See, I was diagnosed with major depression after
some shit.
After my sister died, and then again with major depression after my mom died. But I still don't think I really I was bad. I was pretty bad. I left nursing school. I was going to drop out. With my sister, they said I had ineffective coping behavioral disorder. So when she died, I cried pretty good for 3 days, and then I don't know, weeks later, I would just have bouts of uncontrolled tearfulness. And I wouldn't even be thinking about it. It would just be just out of nowhere.
That's one of those things where you can say you were thrown into a depression.
So
that is one of those things.
And my hair would start falling out.
Wow.
I would get alopecia.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, you're probably stressed out." And I would tell them, "I'm not that stressed out. I don't think I am." But I didn't realize it until they told me, and I was like, "Oh, okay, maybe." But I didn't think I was depressed. I didn't. But I guess I was.
Yeah, probably. I mean, either
when the hair started falling out, I was like, "Oh, that just made shit worse." Shit. So hard to get girls.
Yeah, that would. I think first being super sad, and then losing your hair.
Yeah, it was in high school, and I would be the only kid in the summer with the basketball headband or a hat, and they'd be like, "Ha ha, you fag." And I didn't have anything, so I just. Be like this. It was so
Jesus
horrible. It was horrible. I hated high school.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I think that might be fair for you to hate high school.
What a waste of time. Oh my God, what a waste of time. Oh, Jesus.
See, and that kind of thing, like, those are serious life events. That would absolutely throw someone into a depression,
Yeah.
which is serious. I mean, you can't discount that kind of grief because it affects you the same way anyone with just born with depression would act.
Yeah, I was pretty good at hiding it though. Like I would drink by myself in my dorm by myself.
Oh.
Or have crying bouts. I would just think it was anxiety. Because school was a lot, or I don't know. I didn't think it was to whatever the reason was.
So what coping skills did you use to?
None of them. Fucking none of them. Well, alcohol was good. I dropped out of school. I thought that would be good.
So
because I just didn't have anything. I just became like I don't care, numbish. You know.
If you could
all
go
those
back,
good tools.
If you could go back, what would you say or do to yourself if you could like just go back in time and talk to younger Chris?
Don't listen to anybody. Working in the nursing home, people would die a lot. You know, it's just a thing. And every nurse, doctor, janitor, whatever, would have their 2 cents to tell somebody. Oh, do this. You need time. You need time. You need time. Or you need a good cry. Or it's going to take about 6 months. Or you know what? You
should take a lot of mayonnaise.
You need this closure and stuff.
Take a lot of mayonnaise and just smear it on yourself.
All right. Is this good? Yeah, all over. Just get it all over.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, get that. Like, what are you doing? Stop. No, keep going.
I think that's a really good point. That a lot of people have a lot of things to say about how they handle grief and sadness.
Yeah.
But that's not good for everyone.
And I think what happened for me, how the psychs, like, they made me go see a psych. I returned back to nursing school. They're like, you need counseling. And they put me on drugs. But the counseling part was horrible because they're talking to me like, oh, how depression is and how you're, just explain to me. But that didn't help. That's why I say don't listen to anybody. Listen to yourself for real because...
But don't drink alone.
Oh, yeah. You need to, at least.
Don't drink alone.
Yeah. Unless, just don't.
Just don't do it.
I liked doing it, too. Like, it became a habit.
I understand.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was, like, losing sleep. I was like, why aren't I sleeping
So what
good?
did help?
Okay, so they put me on antibiotics. Well, okay, so what did help, I guess, was...
Antibiotics?
Antibiotics. Yeah, same thing. You're like suppositories? Oh, yeah, they made me put it up my butt all the time. So...
Nice.
Yeah, no, so they put me on, like, some Balta. It made me feel like shit. Like, just weird. Like... And I know there's some great benefits with taking antidepressants. And it helps mask the symptoms, but in my head, it wasn't worth waiting for that to, feel that. It was so I stopped taking it, felt better immediately, and that cheered me up. I remember my dad said one thing, because I told him I'm coming home, I'm dropping out, and he said, what'd he say? Well, what will you get out of that? And that, like, just reverberated. All the way down to my heart. I was like, I don't know. I guess I'll get nothing out of that.
A little escape was all you...
At the time, I was like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this. Like, I think the thought of not finishing school after doing all that and was more painful than... I think I just linked more pain to not doing anything than just sitting there.
Right, yeah.
I think that's what worked for me. But yeah, what works for me doesn't work for anybody else because
it might not. Right.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Listen to yourself.
Yeah.
Because whatever the reason why you're hurting, I think is what needs to be fixed. Because a pill's not gonna fix your unique reason why you're hurting. For me, I just had to. I don't know. I had to think of even more pain, and I was like, oh, I don't want that. I don't want to just not have a degree after being all here and. She was so proud. So yeah, so I got over it. The meds didn't fucking help. Oh, Jesus Christ. It was like I felt like I just was just living or something. I just felt like I was just alive. Like I didn't interact. I couldn't really. I was just like, oh yeah, yeah. No, like I wasn't like mellowed out. I just felt like I was just going through a day. You know, I wasn't enjoying anything.
Yeah. That's one thing I've heard from a lot of people about antidepressant drugs, that they don't.
It shut that shit down. I'll tell you that much. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll stop it.
Yeah.
You won't feel anything.
Yeah.
And some people find that worse than actually being sad.
Yeah, I did. I was like, I just can't. I'm a comedian. I can't.
Right.
I didn't know that at that time, but just that was. Oh God.
It just turns you into Ben Stein.
Yeah.
Right?
Basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now whenever I get bummed out, I just I tell myself, "Are you really bummed out?" Or I just, "Oh, was that the reason why?" And
Right.
I don't know.
For me, it depends.
I don't care.
Oh, okay.
What's the next
I
topic?
found
I'm just kidding. You're like, oh, all right.
Oh, okay, no, that's fine.
No, but what?
So
What happened?
when I'm getting
Not as in like what happened as you got over it, but just like what's.
No, this. So in my case, it's not something I'll ever. I was born with it, and I will die with it, and everything in between. Sometimes it just sucks, and the one thing that's really helped me for a long
Like
time.
a mole or something?
Yeah, I just scratch one mole,
Yeah.
just forever.
It's always, you're gonna die with it.
One social worker that I talked to for a long time when I was in high school, and a little bit of college, I would get. He saw that I would get fixated on problems when I was getting depressed.
Oh, okay.
He recognized it when I even couldn't see that
How old were you?
I saw him between, I want to say, 17 and 20.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I went to then I went to college and couldn't see him anymore because I was far away. But great guy.
Yeah.
His name was Carlos. Very, very nice man.
I don't know how those people do it. Just
Big
kinda-
fan of Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had these rings in the belt buckle. It was very odd, but he's a super great guy.
What a nerd.
Yeah, total nerd.
Yeah.
So one thing he said to me that I'll never ever forget in my entire life
Yeah.
is it's like, okay, look at this problem that you're stuck on and cannot let go of. Really be honest and say to yourself, or ask yourself, is this gonna matter tomorrow, in a week, in a month, in a year,
Seriously.
in 10 years? Is it gonna matter in a little while? Some things, yes. Some things change your life. Like big decisions, where you're going to go to school, what you're going to study, a job that could change your life. But little things like some bullshit my girlfriend at the time said to me and pissed me off because, that doesn't matter.
I can't believe. I know what you just said is like the majority of people that I still talk. I can't talk to people like that who just go like, oh, and then she like did something and I called her a bitch. You believe that bitch? And she didn't. I'm like, take it easy.
You know
dude.
what I hate?
Relax.
I hate it when
Think
people,
about it.
right? Just take a second and just.
Should you be that mad? And
Really?
like they just blame everybody else. She made me angry. Oh, I'm like, you still think like that?
It's
She
like
made
when-
you angry, or you just like.
When someone tells you about how a waitress messed up at a restaurant and it's a story now,
Oh yeah.
it's like, oh my god, she gave me hash browns and they weren't as crispy as I wanted.
She made you
Wow.
angry, but you can't deal with it. She made you angry. Oh.
Oh man.
And then what I hate is like you tell somebody, and not to cut you off, but when you tell somebody how sad you are, they're like in competition with you. You think that your day was hell? Well then,
Whoa.
when you're my day.
I got shot in the
I
leg.
can't, oh,
Fuck.
I'll literally just watch him and be like, oh my god. I'll like lip it. Shut the fuck up. What? And I'm nodding, but I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
My tactic with that is
I do that.
they're trying to one up you. I one down.
Yeah.
I
Really?
won
What
up.
is that?
Yeah. So one downing someone when they're one upping you. So
You recommend doing this?
oh, I recommend it so strongly. It's so funny.
Okay.
When you say like, oh yeah, I had like 8 beers last night, and
Yeah.
then your buddy's just like, oh,
Oh,
yeah,
dude, I did a
had like,
keg.
I had like 12. I had like,
With
I had
your
like
wife.
40 beers,
With your wife.
and then you just go like, oh, I really only had 4.
Oh, now I don't feel as... I feel like I stepped on you or something.
Exactly.
Oh, that's
It shuts
good.
them down.
You know what I do?
It's really funny.
You know what I do when, especially like at work or around family, when somebody comes up to you like, oh, hey, you're here. Yep. Oh, so you come here a lot? Yeah. And then I just like look away. And then when you can like see like them, what an asshole. And then you don't have to experience it. They go away.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. Just, yep. Mm-hmm.
So, depression.
We try to laugh.
So, honestly, I have to agree with that just on a knee jerk. Laughing is the only thing that helps. You laugh or you cry, and
That's so true.
I have made the life choice to just laugh at everything. You have to force yourself to have a good sense of humor. It's never gonna be easy. But
No,
you
that's-
you have to choose to dwell on the lighter side of everything. You can't give in to your depression.
Well, yeah, literally, you just said if you don't force anything to be different because
Right.
of what everything you're doing
You
and
just-
thinking now
You just wallow in your shit.
causes depression or
You just
leading.
wallow in it. It
Yeah.
takes you nowhere.
Like, I was working out at the time, and I thought like I'm healthy and stuff. Why am I having random?
When you were really depressed.
I guess, yeah, I was like clinically depressed, but yeah, I would understand why I'm forgetting things and
Yeah, it messes up
poor
your whole
sleep.
system.
I could, yeah, but I was still
It
at the
screws everything
gym.
up.
I was thinking, oh, I'm drinking too much caffeine and shit. Like I would have panic attacks at night and stuff. But like once I stopped doing my routine of just like I would start writing, just like what's going on in my day, and I
would
would
you
start feeling
recommend-
better.
Would you recommend that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So what do you write?
Like I would just write, okay, so this bitch made me feel like shit. This bitch,
This mic.
or you know what, I didn't like this thing, and then I would write like, it was basically just how I felt in my head, and then when it's on paper, you see like, oh, okay, it's not even real until and then you look at it differently, you're like, okay, I guess that really didn't mean that at the time. It was just, and then how could she do that to me or something? I remember writing a lot about, because my ex-girlfriend broke up with me sophomore year, and so yeah, that's when I started writing. I was like, oh man, I wish I cheated more and stuff because she was did this, but it was like really because, and then I was like, oh, she was pretty unhappy. Okay, so why, like I was like, I did cheat on her like 9 times, so she had every right, but at that time, like, oh fucking bitch, what a
How
bitch.
could she? She had no reason.
Fuck her mom, grandma,
Wow.
dad, brother. Oh, they're all getting fucked.
Wow.
Yeah.
You went all out.
On Cymbalta. That's why I don't do it.
Yeah, no,
Mhm.
no, I'm not gonna try it. So what do you think about our generation and depression?
Oh, yeah.
Because I have this little article here, and it's mostly just talking about whiny millennials.
Just fucking.
I think there are a lot of millennials saying they're depressed. I think true depression eludes
not-
most of them.
Yeah.
I think Starbucks just runs out of pumpkin spice at a certain time of year, and everyone gets really sad.
That's it. That's fucked up, too. I don't even like pumpkins, so I can't relate, but I hear you. But, like, they think whining about it is talking about your depression. That's not talking about it. You're still, like, avoiding it.
Nor is it depression.
Once you start talking about it more, when people think they're venting, oh, I'm going to share my depression. I would do that a lot. I would share it and make you feel bad, too, and bring you down, and then we can be friends,
Oh, God.
Like, I thought that was, I'll just share how I feel. But that doesn't work. Depression. That was the worst fake
You know what
one.
makes
Like-
me crazy?
What?
Is when people just say, I'm depressed.
Oh, God. Yeah.
What happened? Did you get shot?
Mm-hmm.
Did a lot of people in your life
Lose
get
your
hurt?
legs?
Did your life change drastically in an instant? No?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're sad.
Or are you a little perturbed?
Are
Those
you
just
upset?
the words, the self dialogue. Oh, I was just depressed. Like
No.
I'll say shit like I do this because I still see a psych actually for cognitive behavior therapy, and then
Yeah.
they give you tools and stuff. But yeah, it's for depression and just a talk basically. And
Technical difficulties.
difficult. What?
I'm cutting this all out.
That I hope so.
I'm cutting this all out.
All right.
Yeah. Technical difficulties.
We got some technical difficulties. But yeah, I was talking about I go do like cog behave therapy, and
You think it's helping?
oh fuck yeah! Every time they it doesn't want me to share it. Yeah, because like
Don't touch the mic.
one of the tricks I do, one of the tricks, yeah. Every time I touch the mic,
Stop.
it just like
Stops working.
has a fit.
So cognitive behavioral therapy.
Yeah, like one of the tools that I use is I don't use words like angry, hate, depressed, pissed. Like we all do in our heads, in our dialogues.
You think it's a little?
No, it helps. What's that?
Do you think it like influences your mood to say?
Yeah,
Okay.
words do
Okay,
influence like how you feel because we
So that-
attach
that-
feelings to words.
That's the point of not saying them.
So yeah, so I'll go like, man, I was real giggled when you when this mic turns off. It's just such a or I'll say
It's neat.
yeah, or like, oh, wasn't that
Wasn't
that like nice little wrench we had to, you know, I don't say like, oh, they fucked up everything because
God
then
damn it!
yeah, little tricks like that.
Ruined our podcast. That would
Ruin.
Wow. Yeah.
I could have, or we could have say, oh, that made our podcast a little unpleasant.
All right.
But yeah, that's like one of the tricks of the trade.
So, one, depression is real. Not to be used.
Jesus, did you see? I just had like a whole total like seizure because my chin touched it a little. I'm now. This is how I think about the mic. Touch it and you die. Fuck that word shit. You're dead because it'll turn off.
So,
Yeah.
back to one.
Yes.
Depression is real. Not taken lightly,
Yeah.
except everyone does.
Yep.
So, you're screwed. Again, cognitive behavior.
You're
I'm not screwed. It's
What do you do for yourself? Like what works?
myself?
Yeah.
Um,
Like heavy masturbation, more alcohol.
No, I know when I'm getting depressed, I want to isolate myself. I don't want to hang out with friends. I don't want to talk to anyone. People that I do talk to get pissed off at me because I'm generally being an asshole to them.
Do you try to like force yourself to go out or a walk or anything? Or- it's so hard to like. I know kind of.
I cannot socialize. I won't go to a bar because I mean, when you drink and you have depression, it's just fuel on the fire.
So even when you do, it's not like you're a real.
Even if I don't,
Treat to
even if I
have.
don't, even if I'm not depressed right then, if I drink at all, it'll
Yeah.
get bad.
Should we just use different terminals? Should we use different terminals?
No, it's not going to help.
Really? Do you
Really?
think it's the whole thing?
Really, I think you keep touching the mic.
No, it was doing it when I wasn't touching it.
Was it?
I don't know.
Stop touching it. So, no. Yeah, it's really hard to want to socialize when I get depressed.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be around anyone. I know that I become a worse person when I'm
Yeah.
depressed because I just treat everyone a little less
Right.
well.
Uh huh.
And that creates friction with everybody. And
It makes it even worse.
right.
Yeah, like told you, I don't want to. You know.
Yeah. The only thing that really helps is, I have to talk about it. That's just how it helps me. All right, you're right. Yeah, the mics are just fucked. I'm sorry. You can touch the microphone.
Yes, thank you. I don't know. It's. Let's get all depressed by not being able to touch it. They don't like it.
It made me depressed.
You know what I like when
Because
people.
I can't touch my microphone.
What do you think about people hitting people because they get angry? Do you believe?
I think people that punch walls because they're upset act like 4-year-olds, and there's no excuse.
What if I like?
I think that's just
Just
such a
last
loose-
week, I was watching this girl or his boyfriend defend his girl, whatever, and they were like, doing a standoff. Do you think it's okay for a human to physically hurt another human for any reason?
I mean, I'd like to think no, but I know a lot of people.
Self-defense?
Well, I mean, we're at a chicken and egg right there.
The only time I think that's why I still can't believe people walk around thinking like this. Just because,
what made
like,
you think of that?
Because of anger and the words that we attach to it.
Okay.
So if I was gonna say I'm gonna fuck this guy up, instead of like, oh man, I was real tickled when or you could say I was kind of hurt,
So
when you said that.
Cognitive behavioral therapy makes you talk like Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, a little bit.
Wow.
I do the fucking shoe thing too.
The shoe thing.
Oh, every time I sit down, I go
You're
like,
wearing a cardigan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
this is the same one he died in.
Bullshit.
Smell it.
I think
It smells like a zombie.
I think that's in a museum in Pittsburgh.
Are you serious?
I think so.
Why do you know that?
Because I love Mr. Rogers.
He was a Marine,
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was.
No, he was never in. No. I will fight you to the death on that. I will punch you right.
Yeah,
in the-
see, is that crazy? Like, because words that come out of your mouth make me so mad, I want to now physically hurt your body
When you talk,
because of
I wanna
I
hurt
like
you.
that you said something. To me, there's no excuse to ever punch anybody unless it's self-defense.
right?
But in my head, just to fight somebody because
Because
they said something with their mouth.
No.
Now I get to physically hurt your body
I
and
mean-
maybe kill him.
I mean, at worst, I'll like throw water on you.
Oh my god! I don't understand why
Yeah.
people. You have no right.
But back to the topic. Mr. Rogers was never in the armed forces.
Was he?
He was not. That's total myth.
Google it.
I have.
Google.
I'm
Do
not
you
gonna-
Google get?
I'm not going to do it right now.
Google it.
I'm not going to do it right now. There's a long-standing rumor that
Oh,
children.
shit. Already starts off with
all right,
rumor.
thank you. He was never. It's a rumor that he was a Marine sniper, born to kill. He has born to kill tattoos. It's not true. He went to college. He went to seminary school.
Oh,
He's a pacifist. Mr. Rogers
I
was
love
not
him.
a Marine sniper.
I feel like he's my dad. Just looking at him, I'm like, hey man,
Yes.
how are you?
Okay, so I'm really glad we came
Yeah.
to this on the because I love Mr. Rogers, Fred Rogers,
Yeah.
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. His
I watch
his
his show on the
quotes,
daily.
his quotes help me all the time, like to this day.
No shit.
I remember them from when I was a kid, and I started reading more of his books. The World According to Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
It's just quotes from him and his take on life, and it's so simple and pure, and he's so well spoken.
I know.
It
Yeah.
helps everyone, and I wish more people would read
The
his
information's
teachings.
out there. That's literally how I got better. Like I start reading like those self-help books. Well, I guess this was recently, like 3 years ago. But like the knowledge is already out there in the tools, and then we usually learn them when we're 60, because then we understand.
Right.
Like there's no reason why. Jesus.
Did you touch the mic again?
With my lip hairs or something like. There's no reason why anybody should be like sad for a second if all the knowledge and stuff, except for your case, because the doctor was like, we don't. Literally, he's like, I don't know, this is new, and you're like, oh, okay,
Man, come on.
fuck. But yeah, I mean, there's so much help out there that
There is, and
we're
you know,
stubborn though.
If not, we're not minimizing depression. I wouldn't do that.
No.
to you, to me. No, it's a hard thing to deal with. But
Yeah.
simply taking the medicine is not going to help anything because you have to work to improve your life. It's just more work, and you have to do it, and you have to work twice as hard to get half as far.
I think for me it was forcing myself to do little things
Yeah.
like the writing once a day.
You have to take small steps, you know.
Oh.
You have to, or else you just don't do anything. You succumb
But
to it, and you become less of a person. You do,
Yeah.
Because when you fold in on yourself like that, you've just given up.
I think
And
my thing was I thought by looking into my sadness, and I was just like, oh yeah, like I thought there was some upside into suffering, but there's really isn't.
you know, there.
I was like, oh no, hey guys, come on, I was like, it was like a an excuse, I guess. I don't know.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, everyone handles grief differently.
Yeah.
So
One pill, though.
I think that however the individual handles it, if they're feeling weak and vulnerable and they just have to, if they have to stay in their bed for a couple of days, it's not a bad thing.
That's totally okay.
It's
right?
not great, but
well, you don't want to indulge in all those feelings. You want to like talk or like, why am I feeling this?
What I'm saying is that everyone's allowed to feel weak.
That's what I'm saying, and be okay with it.
It's okay.
Oh my God, yeah. So
everyone, it's okay for you to feel bad.
That's why I tell people, don't listen to anybody.
Just don't get stuck in it.
Don't listen. Yeah.
That's the hard part.
Yeah.
Getting out of it.
Oh my God.
I think that's enough on depression. It's a heavy topic.
Yeah.
And I hope.
Yeah. It gets boring after a while.
Yeah. I mean, it's really sad.
To me, in my head, it's not real, and I can talk to anybody. I mean, we have clients who are very difficult.
Right.
For moments, I can literally snap them out of it, and then they go right back into it. I believe it's possible you can change it with your mind without pills. I believe that with my whole heart.
Okay.
Yeah, you're like, oh, that's how you see life in your head, between your eyes? Like, yeah, I don't know.
I have a different perspective, but I'm not going to...
I appreciate, you got to appreciate everyone's perception and interpretation. Yeah. Otherwise, you're not going to be wiser about yourself, and then that door closes a little more. I know everything.
And I can't get mad at someone for having a different perspective because you don't know how I feel.
Yeah,
all the time.
Exactly.
You don't live in my head.
Yeah.
I can't tell you what it's like in there.
Yeah.
It's just different. We're all special snowflakes.
Yep. So don't listen to anybody. That's my takeaway. Just listen to yourself.
But you also have to take care of yourself. Let's
Let's
bring the bullshit.
Oh, yes! Is it that time?
It's time.
All right.
It's time. All right, so we talked about depression.
Yeah, that was fucked up, but I learned a little more about myself and you, and you're that much stronger every time you talk about it. For real.
I feel like I talk about it too much sometimes.
Well, then you're just talking about it.
But I need to. I know that for myself, so I don't really give a shit what people think about it. Because I don't need to worry about that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, time for the bullshit.
I can already smell it.
Oh, it's rough.
Yeah.
Oh, it's rough. So, this is from The Guardian, and I'll post it up on the description.
Hold on. Let's
article.
Take a break real quick here. So is this bullshit?
This is it's true. It's all these are all true articles so far. None of them have been fake.
So it's true bullshit.
This is true. It's just complete bullshit. That it exists. Not that it's fake, but it's
fuck the timer.
It's bullshit now.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Fuck the timer.
So
fuck the timer.
The one I found that I want to talk about kind of relates to our topic today.
If you're taking your glasses off, I'm taking mine off.
All right. A bold choice.
Yeah.
Can you see?
Not really.
Okay.
But
right.
yeah.
I can kind of see so.
Yeah, same.
All right, so it's on The Guardian. The title is Belgian Prince Says Proposed Pay Cut Would Breach His Human Rights.
Sounds like you're like... Okay, first of all, that just sounded like...
An anchor?
Or like, all right.
Belgian Prince says proposed pay cuts would breach his
the
human
pine tree
rights.
with the pancake with the pea pod. Like, wait, what? No, they like stuck because it was just too funny.
Belgian Prince says proposed pay cuts would breach his human rights. Yeah. A prince getting a pay cut is getting his human rights breached.
What a topic. Or what a title.
His annual pay is going from 308,000 euros to 280,000 euros.
Fuck you, dude. I remember making like 70 grand one year to 0.
Wow.
And boy, was I breached. What? The fucker asshole.
He's calling that.
Oh my God.
He's calling that a breach of human rights.
What? Because he's making just a little less?
He's making a little less.
Get another job.
He's a prince. He's not even a king.
What'd you say, like, after 70, 80,000, like, you...
His brother is the king.
What a fucking asshole.
And not even does he doesn't do anything. This is his government endowment.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a wrong person to be right in his position.
They took my pay down from 308,000 to 280,000. What did you do for your job? What did you do? What was your position?
I was a prince.
So what did you do?
I mean, I still am the prince.
Okay.
Well, you know, like,
What did you do?
well, I woke up.
No. You're not understanding. What do you do for your living?
Well, I wave at a lot of people because of who I am.
Do you provide a service to this country?
Yes.
What is that?
Well, I make money. And I'm the prince. So you got to, like, listen.
We're gonna cut your pay.
Oh, what?
Are you depressed now? Does that make you depressed?
Okay, so that's a person who just values money so much that he's gonna say, "You're killing me as a human," by I don't want to right now. I don't even want to think about it. It just gets me
So
mad.
here, this is a good part. This is a really funny part of the article. The Prime Minister Charles Michel, maybe, of Belgium, called a meeting with Prince Laurent. Is this asshole? Younger sibling to King Philippe, in response to his unauthorized appearance in full naval uniform at a Chinese state celebration
Stubborn little prick.
of the 90th anniversary of the founding of the Red Army. Little tense, maybe. Little tense situation, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't wear like a swastika to like a church.
It's not that bad. But he was never in the Navy because
Oh,
he's a prince.
stolen valor, huh?
So he wore full Navy dress to a Chinese celebration, an anniversary, the 90th anniversary of the Chinese formation of the Red Army. The Belgian prince wore full Navy dress.
And all his people were like, "Okay, no, that's fine. You can go there."
So
like
when
that.
he was called into a meeting to explain why he did that,
do we fire his staff or just
he wrote himself a sick note to the meeting.
Wow.
He excused himself with a sick note he wrote to not go to the meeting to explain himself why he committed such bullshit.
Like, aren't you embarrassed? Like, how are you not embarrassed?
He must be. But he was depressed.
That is
He
just.
was depressed.
I wanted to wear my purple slash. I like it.
Yeah, he's got a purple sash and shitty sunglasses that he looks like just a fat asshole.
He's probably like a really nice guy after you meet him.
I doubt it. I really doubt it.
I can't even put myself in that's okay at all.
I don't think this is funny bullshit. I think this is really frustrating bullshit.
That is frustrating.
They're-
That's oh god.
Because
I think since we
he says it's a human rights violation. Because he does nothing but dress up in offensive ways and get paid for nothing.
the only thing you have the right to is
Nothing.
when you're born is death.
Right.
Like you get that when
That's
you're
the
born.
that's the only thing you know you're gonna get.
Anything else that happens to you is you can
Just luck.
you luck. You
Just-
can control it.
Happenstance.
Death is the only thing. Wow. I want my money, more of it, or at least the same.
Yeah. He said,
Wow. See, more money, more problems. Ain't that truth?
well. Alright. Okay, so this is gonna be pretty funny, I hope.
I hope so
I
too.
hope.
We're like, I hope we look at you. Please.
Is this gonna
Could it be?
Can you laugh for me?
This is-
So, all right. This bullshit is titled, this is titled
This
Joker
bullshit.
Joker arrested for flashing his penis, but it turns out to be a sausage roll.
They full on arrested him.
The man's name is Daniel Proctor. Daniel Proctor held the pastry near his groin to make out like he was exposing himself to a passing woman outside McDonald's in Newcastle.
How do you get arrested for that? No, it wasn't my penis. It's right here.
No, they let him go.
Oh, there. Close enough. Turn around. Clown. Wow.
So he waved this sausage roll, and I'll put
A sausage roll?
It's
What's a
I
sausage
don't think
roll?
this is American.
What is that? A picture of a sausage?
That's the sausage roll.
It looks like a hot pocket. That's a hot pocket.
It's like a brat in a hot pocket.
It's like it is the shade of a penis.
That's the sausage roll.
It's not even close to a penis.
If you saw someone
Wave
waving
the
that,
taco.
like right in front of their junk, I would think it's a wiener.
Yeah, I mean it's nice and beige and
Yeah,
got the
right.
vein thing going on.
Yeah.
Take a bite out of that.
So he did that, and then a woman called the police immediately,
Wow.
and they went into the bathroom and arrested him where he was. The police found him in the bathroom and just
He's,
like,
like,
all right, you're
eating
coming with
it?
us. This man's eating his own penis.
What'd I do?
This man's eating his own penis.
That looks like a penis.
Is that a
We
penis?
didn't like that. Neither did she. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
I'm just really hungry.
I just want to eat my peanut. Sausage. Sausage roll. Sausage roll. Sorry.
Nope, you made it look like tits for a second. We're gonna like.
He's going
What was like
downtown.
woman gets arrested for making gumdrop look like her nipples and man upset
Never.
because she
gonna
just holds them there.
happen. Never gonna happen.
Nope.
Nope. But that's alarming.
Wow.
That's alarming to see a guy holding a sausage. In
That he
front
actually
of
got a rep. They probably thought it was his penis.
Yeah. Oh, she was about 100 yards away.
A football field away.
And you just
Is that a man's penis? Are you sure? Let me see that. That might be a penis.
Oh my god. I looked,
100 yards away.
I looked across and noticed his penis was sticking out of the top of his trousers. He was waving it about. On seeing me, he stared at me for 5 to 10 seconds.
Oh, that's
Hang on.
with my penis out. From 100 yards? How do I not
That's
look at
a
your
long
dick?
time.
Yeah. Like I just felt like kind of okay, maybe he
Well,
just wants
is
me
it-
to see something.
I mean, that's a long time.
Maybe he
of
was
eye
like
contact.
it's not a penis.
What if he took a bite out of it? Like when she was staring at him. I think she would just have an aneurysm.
She's like, gross.
Ugh.
Wow, that's I hope that lady just chokes on a dick tonight.
I think she was in the right way. I mean, if you saw a guy waving his...
She's probably like a dyke. Or like a feminist.
That's really mean.
Probably.
It makes me depressed.
It should.
Oh,
Because these dykes walk around.
oh God.
They do. Hating our dicks and stuff. I hate my dick too. Nothing's pretty about it.
I hate your dick too.
Like, I love how the cops actually arrested him. That's funny. Kind of like
Being an idiot.
I think so. I mean, as long as he, learned his lesson.
I guess. Just stopping him. He's 30.
Oh, God.
He has no excuse. He should have been arrested. It's
I would probably do something dumb. I know I'm dumb. I would do that.
I would do that in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, you got some bullshit for us?
Oh, no, I don't. I ain't got none. No, I got no bullshit. Keep you're on a bullshit, after your third, you're on fire. That's
All
3
right.
in a row.
So, Republican Alabama Senate candidate Roy Moore appeared to blame members of the LGBT community, liberals and socialists, for the sexual misconduct allegations leveled against him.
Okay, so sum that up.
So, there was a story about a woman
Yeah.
that said in 1979, when she was 14 and when he was 32, she says she is accusing him for a range of behaviors that she was a victim of sexual assault.
That happens all the time.
So he blames the gays. That's the story. He's blaming.
Okay, I was like, this is normal, but wait.
I mean, it's sad that
Blames
it's sad that
gays.
it's normal right now, but he's blaming the LGBT community, liberals and socialists, for him
behaving that way?
sexually abusing a 14-year-old in 1979.
So that's like saying, no, I molested that kid because I was a priest back then. That was...
Right.
No, it's not my fault.
Oh,
That was
I'm
the
sorry.
culture.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's my mistake.
Yeah, have a good day.
Okay, all right.
Eat my thing, put it back to it. Well, please stop with the sausage roll. That is, wow. I mean, that's really stretching to not blame yourself.
Right?
I mean,
I think
arrest him and the prince, too.
I do believe that I was reading another article about this, but I believe he actually was cleared of any allegations.
But why would you,
Why would
molest?
you blame
What does the gays have to do at all?
nothing?
What? I don't... What?
It's like Like getting arrested for robbing a bank. Why did you do this? What were you trying to accomplish? Well, I wanted money, but what made you? Okay, you
Like,
want money. All
do
right,
it-
fine,
the horrible thing.
You had a motive. All right, what led you to do this?
Yeah.
It was the Germans.
Come on, you're coming with me. I think you're.
Come with us. We're gonna press the button.
Santa
and have the
Claus
folks
never
in
came down my
white
chimney.
coats come and get you.
Yeah, please. Jesus Christ, that is just really.
Oh, and just to add on to the pile, earlier this month he said the transgenders don't have rights.
Way more.
Republican Alabama Senate candidate.
Wow.
I know
What?
all of those adjectives.
Candidate for Senate?
I know all of those adjectives are shocking. Republican Alabama Senate candidate.
It's a whole. That's crazy down there. Shit's,
I know it's so surprising
Wow.
that he said this.
What?
That
And he
man-
thinks that's okay
That
to.
man is made of bullshit.
I can't believe, like, it makes me sick that people like that are in power who think like that.
But even
It's crazy.
it looks like, from what I'm reading, and it's just an article here. On the article I read was from The Hill, and I'll put that in the description too. But he says
Yeah, don't read it unless you want to get upset.
even it looks like he didn't do it. Blame the gays.
He played the gays.
Blame the gays. Why not? What?
Because they didn't fuck you?
There's a huge shortage of rosewood, Brazilian rosewood in the world right now.
What the fuck? Yeah, okay.
So I'm like, into guitars and stuff. And,
Yeah. Oh,
Martin
sure.
Guitar Company.
Uh-huh.
They use like 50 cubic feet of Brazilian rosewood a year to make their guitars.
Yeah.
50 cubic feet. All right. And now the rosewood in the world is getting depleted so fast.
That's a lot of guitars, I guess.
Well, it wasn't the guitars; it was the gays.
I'm gonna make this a story. Jesus Christ!
The gays use
You
the
had me
rosewood
going.
for their gay stuff.
Probably for dildos or
It's
something.
actually
I don't know.
Chinese furniture.
Oh God!
Chinese furniture manufacturers is actually the problem.
They're probably gay too.
Separate story.
They're probably gay.
It's the gays take all the Brazilian rosewood.
Wow! Wow! So
They don't. They have nothing to do with that.
wow, these people walk around us making decisions for us and our healthcare and government and
It's just
those people.
this man is made of bullshit.
Dude, this whole podcast has been pretty like I
Ray
can't. Look at it. He painted on a mustache.
This is another article from nzherald.co.
Mine's the title.
nzherald.co.nz. It's New Zealand, I believe. A man tattooed his face with a henna mustache, and now it will never come off.
He tattooed a mustache.
And I'll put a picture of his dumbass mustache, and it's all nasty and crusty because it looks like just shit.
Was he asleep?
Who
Who does that?
So. I don't know.
Kill yourself right now. End it.
He might.
What? He's like not even happy in the picture. Like, oh.
He had a terrible allergic reaction to the henna on his face, and now it will never come off. And he's got this Looney Tunes mustache on his face forever now.
Hey guys, would this be a good idea? I was thinking about getting with the but tattooing it. Thinking that'd be a good idea? Permanently?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you have an allergic reaction to
And now it will never come off.
Oh my god. I don't think I'd be like, sorry, I can't do that. I can't. Woo!
All right. I think that's about it.
Yeah, I'm like bummed out, so I gotta like go drink or cope differently. I mean, I hope you guys took away something. If not, whatever.
Yeah, give us some feedback. Let us know what you think about depression and coping skills. I want to hear it. I'm really interested, honestly, because I want more perspectives on this. It's a big topic, I know, but everyone gets sad. Everyone, is depressed at some point in their life.
Yeah.
Legitimately, or, in their own perspective. I guess I can't discount when people say they feel depressed because I don't feel that either, but I can't call it bullshit all the time, I guess. Whatever.
But like talking and learning about what doesn't work, what is, and it will even that helps me.
The skills remain the same.
Yeah.
So let's focus on that.
Yeah.
What skills do we know and use all the time?
Yeah, there's probably like 4 total.
4 things.
Only 4.
4 things.
probably 4 million, but let's wrap it up.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. We'll see you next week.